Yes. Okay. Gloria, read the first sentence on the board.
Why
please.
me?
Because I know how much you like reading.
Okay. So, Odysseus didn't have no sense of direction.
Okay, none of these sentences are correctly written. I want you to rewrite these sentences using your textbook from page number 4. What's happening? What is this? Give it to me. You think this is funny? Tito, would this be funny if this was a picture of you? You know, maybe we should talk about arts, don't you think? Tito has a really good talent on this. I saw a picture just like this, but in the museum. Only this wasn't a black man, it was a Jewish man. And instead of big fat lips, they had really big long noses, like a rat nose. And these drawings were not just a particular Jewish man. These drawings were for all Jewish men. These drawings were put in the newspapers by the most famous gangster in the history. You think you know all about gangs? You amateurs. This gang will put you all to shame. They started angry, poor, and everybody looked down on them. And one day, one man decided to give them pride, an identity, and somebody to blame. Taking over their neighborhoods, that's nothing compared to them. They took over their countries. And you know how? Everybody they didn't like, and they blamed their lives being so hard. See, they printed pictures like these on the newspapers. And they even provided evidence that proved Jews and blacks were the lowest form of human species. And because they were the lowest form of human species, it didn't really matter whether they lived or died. And even, in fact, if they died, life would be really better. That's how Holocaust happens. And that's what you think of each other?
You don't know nothing.
Why don't you explain it to me, Marcus?
I will not explain.
All right. So what you're saying is, if Latinos, or the Cambodians, or the blacks, or whites weren't here, life would be a lot easier? Just like this. And then one kid died in the drive-by, never knowing what hit to him.
You don't know nothing. You don't know the pain we feel. You don't know what we got to do. You got no respect of how we are living. You got us teaching this grammar, never got to go out. Why don't you tell me about that, huh? What are you doing in here that makes a good difference to my life?
You don't feel respected? Is that what you're saying, even? Well, maybe you're right. But to get respect, you need to give it first.
That's not right. Why should I give my respect to you? Because you're a teacher? I don't know you. How do I know? You are not a liar or a bad person standing up there. I'm not gonna just give my respect to you because you're called a teacher.
White people always getting their respect, like they deserve it for free.
I'm a teacher. Doesn't matter what color I am.
It's all about color. It's about people deciding that you deserve, about people voting they don't deserve, about white saying this wrong in the world what you can see. I hate white people.
You hate me?
Yeah.
You don't even know me.
I know what you can do. I saw white people shoot my friends in the back for reaching into his pocket. I saw white coast breaks into my house and takes my father for no reasons. Makes that because they can do it, because they are white. So I hate white people on sight.
Ladies, stop acting like you're trying to understand our situation and just do your little baby sitting there. When I look out the world, I don't see nobody that looks like me with their pockets full unless they rap in the lyric or dribbling the ball.
And what if you can't rap a lyric or dribble a ball?
That's all I know.
And you all gonna make it to graduation like this?
Lady, we are on a war. We ain't afraid to die protecting our own. At least when you die for your own, you die with respect. You die a warrior.
You know what's gonna happen when you die? You're gonna rot in the ground. And nobody gonna remember you. Because all we left behind in this world is this. Nobody wanna gonna remember you in this way. You're raising your hand?
You said the word Holocaust. What is it?
Raise your hand if you know what Holocaust is. Raise your hand if anybody in this classroom has ever been shot at.